Say goodbye to the stupid bitch for disrespecting me. I was gonna give you a pass. You slid in my DMs. All I was gonna do was just, you know, if you message me in my DMs, if you not sending the nudes, you gotta come at me with some type of respect. I feel some type of way, so I gotta let everybody know about her. Talking about I call her a bitch. Chill on that bitch word. Bitch! Your little skinny ass, I was gonna break her shit. Them little pancakes. What I'm supposed to do with them pancakes? I was gonna fuck for sure. But since you wanna be disrespectful, say goodbye to you. Who you gonna tell? Your brother? What your brother gonna do? He's a Minecraft legend. Any nigga that play Minecraft is a fucking geek. I don't give a fuck who you is. Nigga in the back like these, like he tough, and he a fucking Minecraft player. Nigga, what the fuck? Flight reacts, I wish you would say something, my nigga. Flight know better. I've been on some outside shit all fucking week. I ain't been at home really, so I'm finna go ahead and go fuck with this little bitch. And I don't even know if I wanna fuck with her. Hold up, let me tell y'all something real quick. I gotta tell y'all a story time real quick. The bitch I was just on the phone with, I ain't talked to her, and the last time I talked to her was Sunday, right? Sunday I went to the club. Most of y'all follow me on Snapchat, y'all already know. Bro, tell me why this bitch, if you fucking with a bitch, if you butt naked in her bed, you ain't taking off your clothes. You keeping the clothes on, you feel me? You gonna keep your clothes on if you fucking her. Some niggas, sometimes I don't even take my pants completely off. I pull them bitches a little bit, and then I go fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Tell me why this bitch, I went to her house after the club. After the club, I went straight to her house. Took my shirt off. I had everything off. All I had on was my socks. If you a nigga, you not taking your socks off if you fucking with a thot. No matter if you might have ugly feet, it don't matter how your feet look, you're not taking your socks off, right? So tell me why I'm butt ass naked in her bed. I'm drunk as shit. When I'm drunk, I'm a demigod, I'm sorry. I'm in her bed, she kissing all on me. The first thing she did, she tried to kiss me on the lips. I had to catch her for a minute. I palmed her face like these. I'm like, chill. You know, I'm a little aggressive when I'm drunk, so I palmed her face like a basketball and pushed her. I say, don't ever do it. Don't try to kiss, you know what I'm saying? Don't kiss me. I don't know who dick you sucking. You know what I'm saying? So she got a little bit mad, but she want to fuck with me heavy because I'm me. You feel me? So after she did that, that was one strike. So she kissing all on my body. You know the little foreplay. I love the foreplay. I love it. I love the foreplay. She kissing all on my tattoos and all type of shit. Then she got closer to the dick, and I noticed she kept going lower. So I'm like, hold on. So you just passed up the dick. She started kissing on the nigga knees. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, what is this bitch doing? How you gonna just pass up the cock? She started kissing on the nigga knees. Then she got to my feet, my nigga. Now I felt my first sock come off. I'm like, okay, why did this bitch just take my sock off? That's a strike right there. That's strike two. This bitch bro. This bitch tried to suck my toes, my nigga. Bro, she tried to suck my toes, bro. The bitch took my socks off. This bitch tried to suck my toes, bro. Bro, I swear to God, I would not lie to you. That's why I haven't been talking to her. For some of y'all that was in my stream earlier, she called me and she talking about, oh, you know, because I ain't talked to her since that day. Bro, this bitch tried to suck my toes. Now, my reaction time is a 99. I got a 99 overall with reaction. When I felt them lips touch my toes, ain't no way in hell I'm letting you put your mouth back on me. At that point, I was completely turned off. I just stood up. I stood up and I was looking at her. I was looking at her for like 30 seconds. And she like, what's wrong? She started grabbing me and shit. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you suck toes. Who knows what you be doing? You feel me? Type shit. So after that, I was chilling. I'm like, man, I'm good on you, right? I'm like, I'm good on you. And out of nowhere, I'm in the living room. I'm like, look, I'm about to go. She in the other room. I'm like, I'm about to go and shit. Out of nowhere, her brother, she had a little brother. Bro, pay attention. This shit is long. She had a little brother, right? She had a little brother. I think her brother was like 12 or 13. He come running in the room. Yo, he knew exactly who I was. She told him who I was. This bitch actually know I do YouTube. That's why she on my dick so tough. She had a little brother. Her brother ran in the living room talking crazy. You know, he like, yo, man, I love your videos. Whoop, whoop, whoop. He was just a straight up fan. So I'm talking to her brother for a good ass minute. He just kicking it with him. I'm talking to him. I'm kicking it with him, etc., etc. I say like 4 minutes pass. Her little brother started crying. This was the weirdest night of my life. He started crying and he started telling me how broke his family was and shit, right? Now he was telling me like he loved my videos, he want to play like me, he want to play 2K like me, etc., etc. All this shit happened after she did that weird ass shit, and I was on my way out the door. I was in the living room just waiting on her, you know, to let me out, etc. He started talking to me, talking about how much he loved my videos. He was expressing to me how big of a fan he was, and he started telling me how his family, they ain't got no money to buy him a game. And basically, he like, his parents broke, so he ain't got no video game. This dude was crying, y'all. I'm talking, bro, I would not lie to y'all. This little nigga was crying. This was the weirdest night of my fucking life, bro. This little nigga was crying, expressing me, talking about, man, I love your videos. I want to play just like you. But I ain't got no game. My family ain't got no game, etc., etc. They ain't buy me no system. All right, look. So the little nigga telling me how his family broke as fuck. He was talking about his sister and his mama. I don't know where the fuck his daddy was at. But he was expressing to me how his family broke as fuck and how he ain't got no system, so he can't really play 2K and stuff like that. So I felt bad for him. I had $156 I had $156 in actual money, and then I had my credit cards. I gave this little nigga $156, right? I gave him $156. I'm like, bro, this might not be enough for a system, but you could save up some money and you could buy you a game, because he was crying, talking about, man, he was in tears, talking about he glad to meet me and he wish he could play this, he could play that. So I gave him $156 out of my pocket. I'm like, cool, you feel me? So after I gave him $156, here come his toe-sucking sister walks out. She walks in the living room. She asks him why he crying. Now I played it off. I'm like, he crying because he finally met me, etc., etc. I ain't want to say, well, shit, your little brother just said y'all broke as fuck. Y'all ain't got no money. Y'all ain't got no money to buy him a video game. I wasn't gonna say that because she would have been embarrassed. So instead, I'm like, no, he just glad to meet me. I'm like, I gave him a little hug and shit. He was a little sensitive little nigga. I hope my fans ain't like that. But I gave him a hug and shit. He went in the room, he kept it going, and I was talking to her. I'm talking to her, I'm like, well, shit, I'm about to leave. It was nice. You know, we had a good night. Even though I ain't stick my dick in her, we didn't fuck. I'm just telling her, like, shit, I'm about to go. It was nice to meet you. I'll fuck with you another time. Right? So tell me why. Now pay attention. I told y'all, he asked me for $150. Well, he ain't asked me for shit. I gave him $156 for a system, to buy him a system, because he was expressing how his family didn't have no money to get him a system. Tell me why this nigga mama called. I don't know. The girl I was fucking with must have got my number. She called me earlier. On my phone. She called me. I'm like, hello? I didn't know who it was. I'm like, hello? She like, yes, this is such and such and such mom. Now I forgot the thought that I was fucking with name. So I'm like, who? She like, this is such and such mom. I'm like, who? Can you explain? She like, this is such and such mom. I stay here. I'm like, okay, so this the toe sucking mom. I'm like, okay, cool. But I ain't say that. But I'm just saying, all right, I know who she is. She said, did you give my son $156? When I thought about it, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I gave him $156. She like, well, you know, I explained to her why I gave it to him. I'm like, I gave him $156 because he said he wanted the new system. He wanted the Xbox One or something. You know, I'm just explaining to her on the phone. He wanted a game. I didn't look at it as it was really a big deal. So the mom told me, no, my son have a game, but I took his game away because he had bad grades. He get D's and F's on his report card because he played the game all fucking day. So he get D's. She basically was explaining to me that his grades was bad. He get D's and F's. So they took his game away. But when I was talking to him, he was crying to me like, basically like his family was broke as fuck. So I basically got finessed by this bitch brother. He finessed me out of $156. Not to mention his sister tried to suck my toes. Gave her
bone till that baby go fetch. I got them killers that ain't mention that. I got some hoes that drum that for a check. Me in the booth is the realest as guest. Been on my shit since I left from the nest. I love myself, I don't hang with the rest. I'm spitting this shit from the east to the west. My money long like a noob on a quest. I made a wish and your bitch got on dress. After this track, I'm the best of the best. Yes, after the track, I'm the best of the best. I'm the best of the rest, so a nigga say less.